I done been to hell and below. Went to hell and told the devil I'm home. When he left, I knew just where he was going. I figured I'd hold this shit down while the devil was gone. I done been to hell and below. Went to hell and told the devil I'm home. Cause when he left, I knew just where he was going. I figured I'd hold this shit down while the devil was gone. Like heaven you.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, B Kiddo. My name is Britt Lee. I prefer to go by that nowadays. B Kiddo is my stage name, as many of y'all know. That's my rap name. But I am here today just as the young lady, the individual that I am, the woman that I'm growing into be, the person that I am reshaping myself as, and that is Britt Lee. Like, I am getting back to who I am. Welcome to Let's Eat. EAT stands for Embrace All Truth. If you flip the word eat, is to accommodate everyone. I feel like if we could all embrace all truths, then we could all accommodate everyone, and everybody eats, B. The show, again, is broken down into 3 segments. There's food, real food. It is soul food, which is anything that enriches your soul, anything that you are passionate about, anything that you wake up excited about, anything that makes you want to live your life, anything that speaks to your soul. The third segment, in whichever order it is to be filmed, is food for thought. That is any type of social issue, anything that we deal with in society, anything that you deal with as an individual, anything that has caused you any kind of hurt, any kind of harm, anything that has led you down a road that you didn't intend to go and you came back someone different, any path that you are traveling, anything that is worth talking about for you, for everyone. And everybody eats, B. So for me personally, if you've seen my promo video, I'm a rapper. That's my soul food. I love food. I'm also a chef. So I will be showcasing different types of food, food I like to eat, food that I think people should know about. We'll get to that later. The big part that we chewing on is the food for thought. The elephants in the room. For me, that is alcoholism, as a lot of y'all know, unfortunately. Where I'm at today, I am 48 days sober. The last time that I shot, which y'all will see, the last episode that I shot, which I thought was going to be my first episode, child, that didn't go as planned. And we'll get to that. It is, it's good for shits and giggles, but it really just goes to show how when somebody is struggling with something, how far removed they get from the reality of it all. Because here today sober, and where I was the day that I shot the last episode, I don't know who the hell I thought I was fooling, but that wasn't going to work out. At 48 days sober, it is a year now since I shot that. That's what I was getting at. Literally a year. Tomorrow is my birthday. It'll be my 2nd birthday sober. But in that year, I have definitely not been sober the whole time. Before that, I have gone to rehab. I thought that was going to fix everything, and that was cool. But like they say, you got to really want it for yourself before you ever want to change. I have done 7 months sober. I have been 7 days sober. I have gone 7 days drunk, which is my career high, hate to say. I don't always like being sober. I can tell you that. It's plenty of times that I want to drink. I don't obsess about it necessarily right now, but what I do know is when you got a problem with alcohol like I do, and the way that it changes me, I would much rather just have my unhappy days sober than those fucked up days that I spent fucked up, because I lose days off my calendar. I can't stay consistent with anything, as good at things as I am, as great as I am at a multitude of things. My biggest ick for myself, I guess you could say, is inconsistency. And so that was the last tattoo that I got. It's right here. It's too cold out here, and I'm all layered up. I got Stay Consistent right here last year for my birthday, and I'm still working on that. It is an uphill battle. It is a process, sorry. It is a process. I've been making progress, because with each time that I backslide, I come anew with some newfound sense of self, things like that. So I am putting myself out there to talk about it, because there's plenty of people going through something, whether it's some kind of addiction, mental health issue or whatever. And there are stigmas, especially in the Black community, about getting help, talking about it, admitting you have a problem, all those types of things. I mean, it's a problem for a lot of people, but when you have a problem and then you have a problem with talking about your problem on top of a problem, you fucked up. So I'm here, in a world where reality TV has turned into, we're going to get lunch and then we're going to throw some drinks on each other. Like, that is not the reality of the world for a lot of people. Like, all of that shit is scripted. This is unscripted. This is raw. It is unadulterated. It is me. It is my reality. B Kiddo had a good run. I could still have another run with music. The reason that I don't have a taste for music right now is because there are other parts of my life that I've been working on that there's no room for music, because a lot of the things that I did, a lot of habits that I had, a lot of ways of thinking that I had that were attached to identifying as B Kiddo, I have to stay away from. So for all of the questions about where's the music, I got a fuck ton of music that I could be putting out, but I'm working on a part of my life right now that I can't afford to compromise that with other aspects of my life that I'm not ready to take on again. I did a lot of drinking and a lot of substances with music, and to the point where that became my norm. And that became my reality. And the reality of all of that is that's not healthy for a person on the day-to-day, especially as I speak for me. They tell you in AA to use I statements only. So for me, I can't be B Kiddo and be healthy, a healthy version of Britley. Not yet. I'm getting there. And when I get there, then I'll put out some more music. But my plate is full right now. My plate as Britley is too full. I don't have time for I don't got no time for no misunderstandings again. I still love Drake, the whole Kendrick and Drake thing. I'm Team Drake. I just needed to say that. And no Diddy. I needed to say that too, because everybody else is, and I'm just, I hope everything work out for the boy too. Back to me. Yeah, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good headspace. I'm always honest with myself. That's one thing about that damn alcohol or any kind of addiction and stuff. Like, you will isolate and you can make up all kinds of stories to yourself and convince yourself that you're okay. So I hold myself accountable at this point. I was not okay. There are still days that I'm not okay. There are still times that life happens. Life is happening, and so for me to be able to have a bad day sober, I'll take that over a good day drunk at this point. And my hopes are that with my podcast and my platform and talking about what I go through, how I fell from grace, that other people will want to do the same. Each one teach one, hold somebody's hand, let them know that even when they're not okay, it can get better. And that's a day-to-day process. I thought that my life would take off from like music and all that. And I mean, music can still be a big part of my success. I've had a lot of success with music as far as what my goals were and what I wanted to accomplish. Other than that, I'm culinary arts school. I've been cooking since I was a kid. I love food, big foodie. I thought that my success would possibly come from chefing it up, and it still can. It's still, I'll go as far as to say that it will. I'm a bartender, ironically. I'm a really good bartender. And I have a business venture that I'm doing with that going into 2025. And that'll be a part of my success. But as far as my calling is concerned, this is it for me. I've never had a problem being who I am. With all the fucked up ways that I've had and all the crazy shit that I've done, I've never had a problem being my true, authentic self. So this is my calling. And this is, I don't ever want to see an empty plate when it comes to serving up authenticity and being honest and digging deep and talking to people about my problems first and then allowing them to talk to me about theirs. This shit come easy for me. It's almost scary sometimes just how transparent I allow myself to be, but they say that when it's really your calling, you don't want it. And I didn't wake up today excited about shooting my podcast. I was excited every day for the past, I don't know, since I cemented the date and the time. But when it's time to actually do this, like I get up like, okay, time to get to work. But then I put my little makeup on and got my clothes on and shit. I was like, okay, I'm here now. I wake up every day being who I am. And so but I don't always know how. Like I just do it. So I guess the part about me that has a problem or wakes up today knowing I got to get in front of a camera is because I feel like I have to curate and I have to kind of model how I'm gonna say things. And that's because like I sometimes have a problem with just going off on a whim and just doing things by flying by the seat of my pants. And that's okay. So me deciding to do this, deciding to talk to people, like choosing to sit down and be who I am, that does something for me. It's something that I could only do in sobriety, and I'm okay with that. I feel good about that. I have, aside from my mental health, the dangerous situations that I have put myself in from my old ways of thinking and old habits and drinking, like that's for another episode. I could spend a whole episode on what the fuck did I do last night? Because, child, most times I don't even remember. That's not good. Like, I can laugh about a lot of it now, but anybody who drank like I drank, waking up in your car the next day, looking through your phone, like, when the fuck did I take this picture? And who is this person? Why is you telling me we had so much fun last night? Child, I can go on and on and on. Waking up with food in my car that I don't even remember ordering, looking at my bank account, like where did my money go? Like all that type of stuff. When you really great and you got things that you can accomplish, like that doesn't make for a good success story. And I think I will spend a whole episode talking about that. That'll be good. But as of now, I feel encouraged. I feel grounded. I be bored a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie. Not necessarily bored, but it's just, you gotta let go of like a lot of old habits and that's not easy. So I already don't go out to clubs and stuff like that, but you know, drinking makes anything fun. Or at least I thought, you know, I can't count ain't no telling how many people I done piss off when I think I'm having a great time. I'm having a ball and I'm just out here pissing people off. Shout out to the people, the friends, the family that have seen me be a wreck, seen me be a mess, stayed on top of me, held it on me, but still loved on me. Like I've met, it's come from strangers. I got friends that I've known since I was yay high, like kindergarten, that I'm not friends with anymore. I don't take it personal. I don't hold nothing against everybody. Everybody is not for my journey and I'm not for everybody's. But to the people that are in my corner, like God got a special place for y'all in heaven, and I got a special place for y'all in my heart. I'm an understanding person. I appreciate anybody who's understanding with me because if you, as understanding as I am, I don't really have a lot of tolerance for stuff, which is crazy because there's a lot of people that have had to tolerate me. But to know me and to know that what I'm capable of and to know my potential, I guess, is why they tolerate me. If you have people like that in your life, man, take it easy on them. And there are people in your life that want more for you than you want for yourself. Like, hear them out. Hear them out. Hold yourself accountable. Even when you don't want to hear them out, please listen, because you don't know how many times they kept quiet and just let you fall apart and be yourself. And there will come a time where y'all will revisit those incidents and have honest conversations about them, and you just get a newfound sense of understanding yet again, and just like the importance of good people in your life. That's where I'm at with it right now. There are some people that I wish I talked to that I don't talk to, or there are some people that I miss, but I'm okay with that because a lot of the good times and the good memories that are attached to them are things that I'm missing out on no more and that I can do without. If you got a problem and you feel like you need help, or if somebody is telling you you need help, if people are telling you, if you got 5 friends and 3.5 of them fucking friends is telling you the same thing, you should probably listen. You know, at the end of the day, and I hate that phrase, so, but at the end of the day, it's about growing up. It's about accountability. It's about what you want out of life. Don't beat yourself up over it because that's just a waste of time. You know, we're not going to be here forever. I know me personally, I got 3 children, they got different daddies. If I could do that again, would I do it the same way? I can't see me doing it any other way because all I know is my kids and I love them. They're my world. But where I'm at in life, I want to leave something for my kids to be proud of. I want something for my kids to hold on to. The system is not on our side. No matter what y'all think or who y'all voted for president. I mean, left wing, right wing, same bird. I don't talk politics. So anyway, ultimately living a life that I can be proud of and that my children can be proud of, leaving financial freedom of some sort for my kids to have, because there's no telling which way the world is going. You know, all of these things attribute to me staying sober. Yeah. And when I look at it like that, it'll be 365 days sober. I don't care if I mess up. Again, I can't say that I won't backslide again. I'm not gonna say that, because every time I say, "Oh, I got this shit now," child, I'll be drunk the next day. So I don't even jinx myself like that. I take it one day at a time. And you hear these things in AA rooms, and you get your little sponsor and shit. I'm not gonna say low sponsor. I'm not gonna minimize the importance of a sponsor. Me personally, I'm still trying my hand with the whole AA and sponsor thing. I just feel like if you don't want to be sober, if you don't want to be clean, whatever it is you're dealing with, if you don't want it, then there's no amount of meetings, it's no amount of sponsors, 12-step programs, it don't matter. I know people that done been to, I've only went to a rehab one time, and the best thing that I got out of that was a peace of mind and separating myself and learning to separate myself from people and crowds and energies and things like that. That I did take away from rehab. But I know people that have gone to 60-day program, 90-day program, 28-day program, a year program. Like, I literally know some people that have gone to like rehabs for 12 plus months. No contact with the outside world. Yeah, you do fine while you in there, cause shit, what else you gonna do? Get right back out and relapse like the next day. And I say that to say again, if you don't want it, then you ain't gonna do it. So yeah, one day at a time. That's the best thing that I can tell anybody. Don't really be trying to hide behind your problems, because it don't matter what you think, everybody else see it. That's probably the first thing you got to get to understand. Like, you ain't fooling nobody. Pretty much, you are not fooling anybody with the shit you doing. Really, everybody know you full of shit at that point. So you got to get out your own way. Stop being full of shit. Stand on business, stuff like that. And I hope to see you here one day. Everybody eats me.
Can wait, heaven can wait, heaven can wait, heaven just gon' have to wait. I was going through hell, the devil told me to pray. He was going through hell, I told the devil to stay there. The fire's gon' burn, but the flame's so cold. Niggas got burners cause the game's so cold. These stripes I got, bitch, I ain't paid for them. Niggas be playing, so I stay on go. So you gon' go to hell on your own. Think you're taking me through hell, no you won't.
As you know, this is Let's Eat, and we're gonna eat on here, quite literally. So get y'all chopping nuts, neck bones, shrimp, sausage, boiled peanut, all in one quart container. Any bus. Hit them up, chopping nuts.